So we're going to take the first few moments to rest and be still. And if you're in the perfect position already, feel free to stay still. And if you want to shuffle around and stretch out or bring your feet onto the ground, go for it. As always, just like to take the first couple of minutes of class to tune into breath. Maybe take a slightly deeper breath in. And then exhale, start to relax and soften the muscles of the face, the eyes, the jaw. I want to do a practice today with an awareness of space. I often find my yoga and meditation practice is very much about finding space and clarity in our mind. And also yoga for me is about just taking that little bit of time out of your day, space just for you. So often we spend most of our day doing things with and for other people, which can be wonderful, necessary, a chore. But maybe your time on your yoga mat is just for you, space to relax. So we're going to start by making a little bit of space in the breath. Allow the body to stay completely relaxed. And then just let the breath in, maybe slightly lengthen a second or two longer, wherever your natural breath is. And then just pause for a couple of seconds at the top. And then exhale, let that breath out. When you come to the end of the exhale, pause for the same amount of time, so 2 or 3 seconds. And then allow the breath in again. Hold at the top, so we're just making a little bit of space at the top and the bottom of the breath. And if you can, while you're doing this breath practice, keep the rest of your body quite relaxed, so then you can go within and notice the subtlety and the breath moving. So which muscles do you use to control that breath? And always with breath practices and anything we do in class together, feel free to just leave it alone if it doesn't feel comfortable. And if you're enjoying this practice and you want to maybe slightly lengthen the pause, you might notice that your breath gets a bit longer. Feel free to hold for 3 or 4 or 5 seconds. So let the next full round of inhale and exhale, or exhale and inhale, come in. We're going to start to move. So once you've stopped the breath space retention practice, just come back to breathing normally and maybe bend your knees and bring your feet onto the ground. And then just shuffle around so your lower back feels really comfortable. You just rest your hands or your fingertips just on your lower belly. Let your elbows be on the ground, shoulders relax. And to give yourself a bit of space in your practice today, you can choose to come back to that breath practice that we were doing. And you can also, just as you've got your hands resting on your body, maybe your eyes closed, have a little reminder that you are practicing today to feel better. So it doesn't really matter what anyone else is doing. Doesn't really matter by instruction. You're going to feel your way into what kind of practice you need today. So I'll be giving choices whether you want to be more dynamic or more gentle. So bring the right leg in, just catch around the shin, use your arms to squeeze the knee in, keep the rest of the body relaxed, so the knee squeezes in but the tummy and the hip and the thigh stay really passive. And then really slowly let that foot lift up, take your arms up and out to the side, circle the ankle, wriggle the toes. And then we're going to really slowly lower the leg down. Now see if you can lift your pelvic floor as you press through your right heel and lower the leg slowly down, keeping your lower back on the floor if you can. That's it. And then whenever the foot lands, stretch both legs out, take the arms up overhead, have a full body stretch, breathe in and hold. And then exhale, let go. Feet back, left knee comes in, maybe switch the cross of your fingers, gather the shin bone, draw the knee in towards the chest. And again, use, if you can, just your arm muscles. So you're kind of isolating that effort there. But the body, tummy, neck and jaw relax, the thigh muscle relaxes. So we get a little bit of compression here. And then again, let the foot lift up, take the arms out to the side again. Maybe circle the ankle, point and flex the foot, wriggle the toes. It's a good time of year to get the toes spread nice and warm. And then slowly lower again. And as you lower, lift the pelvic floor and press through the heel. This prepares us for when we're standing. And then whenever the foot lands, stretch out again, full body stretch, big breath in. Breathe in and maybe hold. And exhale, relax. And then hug the knees in again and roll forwards and backwards. So you can roll to the side, you can switch the ankles over, you can roll forwards and backwards and then come up and over. And we're going to build a little bit of heat in the body as we move. So as always, when we come to weight bear, I like to come onto the fingertips and tuck the toes, just drawing the hips back a little bit, and then maybe just from side to side, so bending one elbow and then the other. And then as you're ready, bring the hands down flat and start to untuck the toes, move the hips round in a circle. And as we move more dynamically, there's options always like child's pose, which I think you all know, just coming back onto the knees and resting down. Child's pose is fantastic unless you've got dodgy knees or hips that don't like it. So if that is your reality today, you can just come onto the belly and rest anytime. So let's power up. Come forward again. Maybe lift one hand, place it down, lift the other hand. And then coming into downward dog, we're going to do this slowly. So tuck the toes, draw back. And then see if you can just lean into your hands without hunching your shoulders and lift your knees up. Yeah, good. And then as you come up, if you start to feel a bit creaky, pull back a little bit, bend one knee and then the other. Again, have that sensation that you're just kind of leaning into your hands. So rather than trying to hold yourself off the ground, you're letting your hands sink down. Yeah, good. Bending one knee and then the other, just to let your tail wag from side to side. And then we're going to come through to plank position. So you might want to walk your feet back a little bit. Have your hands and feet same distance apart. So as you come forward, you've got that parallel lines of strength and power. Hold plank position for a couple of breaths. If it's too strong, bring the knees down. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. So if you want to just make this a little bit more gentle, you can bring the knees down. If you want to make it a bit stronger, just take the right knee in towards the nose and hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift the leg up, three-legged dog, lift the hips, and then slowly lower that foot to the ground. Inhale, come forward again, and this time we're going to hover down. So knees down, untuck the toes, gently bring the belly and the chest down. And either have a little rest here or start to come into your Cobra. For Cobra, we want the legs nice and long and a light touch with the hands. Elbows are in, feet pressed down, shoulders roll back, glutes engaged. And then slowly roll back down. Press down through the feet, roll the shoulders, lift up. And then exhale down. So you might not lift very high. You might want to go from side to side. Just make Cobra your own for a few more rounds. And remember, the pose is really starting with the feet and the legs anchored. And then there's a lightness in the chest as you lift. So better to lift up just a tiny bit and actually enjoy the lengthening of the spine. Come up and back, either through child's pose or straight to dog posture if you've got a bit more energy. We're going to come forward again into plank when you're ready and hold it there for a breath. And then if you like, again, you can bring the knees down, or you can stay lifted and bring the left knee in towards the nose. So hold it there for 3, 2, maybe round the spine for 1, and then lengthen that leg back up, 3-legged dog. Well done, everyone, and then slowly lower it down, perfect. Let's come through the flow again, inhale forward. If plank is too strong, you just come down onto the knees, take it easy, lengthen, soften, let go. When you get there, the legs are nice and long. Roll the shoulders, lift into Cobra, take a breath in, and then exhale back down. So you can do 2 or 3 rounds to warm up, back into child's pose or downward facing dog. There's always choices as you move through the flow. The sequence we're going to do today is quite fast for the next bit. The idea is to use all of your energy on moving your body so you don't have space to worry about anything else. Some of the movements will be familiar, but there's no way that you can get this wrong. Just so you know, there's no right and wrong in yoga. So slowly from downward dog now, lift one leg into the air. Keep the weight even through the hands. Just enjoy that lift up towards the toes. And then slowly lower the leg back down. Other side, inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, lower. Start to walk the feet up towards the hands. Take your time. And then when you get to the front of the mat, bring the feet apart, bend the knees, hold the elbows, and just let your body rest down for a moment, really. And then with the fingertips on the ground, we're going to take it in turns to let one leg lift up behind you. And just check in with your balance here. So the weight is down through the whatever leg's on the floor, but can you also relax the back of your neck? So you may be looking towards the back of your mat. And then slowly lower the foot down. I'm going to do the other side. So relax the neck, knees can be bent, let the other leg lift up and just release the top of your head. So if you're holding your head up here, the next few minutes are probably going to be a bit of a pain. If you let your head rest, the weight of your head will eventually allow that leg to lift up. Slowly lower down, well done. If your hamstrings are tight, just take it really easy, yeah? Warm up slowly. Inhale, take the arms up through the center, take your time. Well done, everyone. Lift up, breathe deep. And then as you exhale, just cut the feet apart and just take the arms out. So elbows in line with shoulders, nice and soft, yes. Inhale together. And then exhale that sense of opening. Perfect, lovely. Once more, inhale together. And then exhale out. So this time as you inhale, come all the way up, maybe lift your heels. Just going to take a really gentle twist, so rolling one arm and then the other back behind you. So like you're swimming, little backstroke. Good, and then come down onto the heels, take the arms up again, and then exhale, fold. And you can take your hands down the backs of your legs if you like. The fascia, connective tissue in your body responds very well to touch. So especially if your muscles feel tight, a little bit of squeezing, gentle massage, or even just kind of stroking the back of your legs can really help with that communication. So keeping the head relaxing down, fingertips down, right leg slowly lifts up behind you. And then bend your left knee and take that right foot back. So some of us will bring the heel down, coming into a kind of lunge position with the feet apart. Some of you will stay with that back heel lifted. Yeah, so you choose. Inhale, come up through the center. So again, just make sure that your hips are happy. You're either in a high lunge or you've got the heel down. I've got my feet hip width apart, yes, it's much easier for me. And then we're going to flow. So lift the arms up, inhale. And then as you exhale, just open the elbows again. So nice and soft. Yeah, good. Once more, inhale and exhale. Good. Last time, breathe in, breathe out. This time as you inhale, lift the back heel if it's down. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Perfect. Inhale, step back, take a big breath in, plank position. And then exhale to lower. So hover down, knees belly hard. Point the toes, roll the shoulders, come to Cobra as you inhale. And then as you exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Lovely, everyone. So take the left leg into the air as you breathe in, nice and high. Lower it down as you exhale. Right leg lifts as you inhale. We're going to step it through as you exhale. So maybe just behind that right hand. Left heel down if you like. First round, just see how you're feeling. See how you go. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale to open. Yeah, so you might be a little bit wobbly, that's fine. Inhale, center. Exhale, open. Perfect. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. And the last time, if the heel's down, lift it up. Start to tip the weight into the right foot. Relax your head and watch your left leg lift up behind you, nice and high. Good. Exhale, feet together, top of the mat. Bend the knees and then inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart, really. Just go again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, float down. Bend your knees, let the head really. Left leg now floats up behind you. And then as you exhale, you take it back. So it can be a long stride or a little step. Hands come up through the neck as you breathe in. Yes, and then exhale, soften. Lovely, everyone. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. So lift the back heel. Take the hands down to midline. And then step back as you breathe in. So you choose your flow. Exhale to lower. Take it easy. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Perfect, everyone. Take a moment to breathe. Remember, find that space in your breath. If you get distracted, come back to the breath. Right leg lifts from downward dog as you inhale. And slowly lower it down as you exhale. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Step it through as we breathe out. Inhale, come up through the midline. Make sure your feet feel really stable. Exhale, open. Perfect. Twice more. Inhale, middle. Exhale, open. Once more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now lift that back heel. You're going to start to tip the weight down into that front foot. And then your back foot lifts up. Inhale. Exhale, feet together. You've all got it. Well done. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Perfect. Take a big breath in. Let something go. I'm going to come through another flow. So sink the hips low. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, bow to Mother Earth. Right foot lifts up as you breathe in. It's nice and slow. Exhale, big step back. Inhale, up through the center. Just once now, we open as we exhale. And then we inhale to lift that back heel, hands to the ground. Step back, big breath in. Slowly lower as you exhale. Well done, everyone. Inhale to your back bend. It can be low or high. Exhale, roll back. Direct path now. Right leg lifts up as we inhale. Then step it through. Inhale, rise, wiggle, wobble. Exhale, let go. Good. Lift the back heel. Start to tip that weight forward. Relax the head. Back leg lifts. Breathe in. Feet together. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Well done, everyone. Exhale, hands down. Let's do the other side. Breathe in. Rise. Breathe out, bow. This time left leg, no, left leg easier, lift it up, inhale, sorry. Exhale, step back. Breathe in up through the middle, take your time. Breathe out to open. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands down. Slow it down if you need to. Step back as you breathe in. Lower down as you breathe out. Inhale, roll and lift the chest. Exhale, roll back. Well done, everyone. Left leg, inhale, lift up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale to rise, high lunge or warrior one. Exhale to open. Perfect. Inhale, lift that back heel. Exhale, tip the weight down. Trust yourself, lift the back leg high. Exhale, feet together. Well done, everyone. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. Good, perfect. So just relax your arms for a moment. Maybe close your eyes or just look down. I'm going to do another round, but if you're just kind of right there, come to lie down. Yeah, so you don't have to do another round. Do another round. Okay. And if you want to go a little ahead or behind me, if my instructions too fast or too slow, just feel free. You don't really need to be. So rolling the shoulders, softening the knees. Take a big breath in, standing pose. Exhale down to the feet. Inhale, arms come up through the center. Exhale, dive down to the up. Right foot lifts on the inhale and then steps back as you exhale. Nice, everyone. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, open. Perfect. Inhale to the center, lift that back heel. Exhale, hands down. Yes, step back, big breath in. Hover down. Inhale, your back bend. It can be supple. Exhale, roll back. Take a big breath in. Let's flubber the lips as we exhale. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Step it through as you exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to open. Perfect. Inhale, lift that back heel. Exhale, hands down. Watch your back foot lift as you breathe in. Feet together as you exhale. Take the arms out wide now. Inhale up. Exhale, bow down. Other side. Nearly there. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Big step back. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open. Lovely. Inhale, lift. Exhale, land. Now your vinyasa, which might be no vinyasa, step back. Choose if you want to lower or stay high. Breathe in, take it easy, lift the chest. Breathe out, downward dog. Last bit, left leg lift. In, step it through. Inhale to rise. Exhale to open. Perfect. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hands down. Well done, everyone. So lifting the back leg into the air, relax your head. Feet together, let something go. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. You're all amazing, well done. Let's come to the ground. So we're going to inhale, slow motion now. Lift up. And then exhale down. So as fast as the music is, see if you can slow your movements right down. And we're on the right foot now. We're going to lift the left leg up as you breathe in, super slow. As you exhale, bend one knee behind the other. So come down as if you're going to sit, but you don't quite get there. And then inhale, lift back up again. Relax your head. Good. Do that twice more. Coil in. Take it easy. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, coil down. Lovely, everyone. Once more, lift up. Yeah, well done. Perfect. Come all the way down. Well done, everyone. So you can take the left leg out in front of you. Soften the hip flexors. And then wrap your left arm around the right knee. Just lean back a moment and then flex that left foot. Sit tall. Lift the right arm. Take it back behind you. Drop your chin. Breathe deeply and slowly. Take another breath here. See if you can soften the muscles of your back. And then unravel. Come back. Little counter twist to the other side. Yeah, you've got it. Coming back to the center. So unraveling the legs. Give yourself a moment. And come to do the other side. So take the left leg in and wrap it over. Bring the right arm around. Slowly wrap. And again, maybe lean back a little bit so you can relax the hip flexors and then lift up. Yeah, good. So your spine is nice and tall as you turn. Fingertip touch. Drop the chin. Breathe. And unravel. Well done, everyone. Lovely. Little counter twist. We're going to come to lie down, so slowly roll onto your back, lift your feet into the air, and then maybe give yourself just a little hug. We're going to come down to Shavasana. Letting your whole body, if you can, rest, so you notice there's still some resonance from the movement. Changed so much in my yoga practice and my teaching over the last couple of decades. Changed so much from the original way that I was taught to teach. Used to be very strict. But one thing that hasn't changed is timing movement with breath and keeping that awareness fully on challenging yourself forward, backward, down and up. So you have that fully kind of involved sensation of having to really focus on what you're doing, and every time you wobble, you learn. Every time you get the left instead of the right, you learn. And it's that process of getting things mixed up and then sorting them out. That is the yoga. That's why we call it practice.